specifics to look out for in regards to the way Mago operates against Leshar. Now, I can't say it. I can't pinpoint it exactly, but I would imagine it's all going to revolve around that neutral game and what he's going to do against the Flicker. Yeah,
like how is this character going to get through? We've seen that he's had to make some personal reads more so than like character reads because she has a difficulty dealing with fireballs. We mentioned how like the dive kicks are like a thing that she can go for, but it's a very risky option. If it's blocked, it's punished. And what is Mago doing? He is hyper focusing right now.
Yeah.
Have you seen Mago do this?
No, there's a lot of pressure on those shoulders. Mago's been doing this for years, man. I don't know how old Leshar is, but I feel like if he's under like maybe like 25 or 28, I guess, I think Mago's been doing it longer than than Leshar has been alive. I couldn't tell you. Man's been gaming.
But it's cool to see him focus up too as well. You know, really get in gear, get in order. He's going to have to out here. Loser's side, Leshar, Mago.
I wish I was there in that arena, dude. I would be popping off every time the song comes on.
We might be the loudest people in there. I can't lie.
We'd probably get kicked out.
Yeah, they were
foreigners, get out.
All right, let's see what happens in this run back. As you mentioned, Leshar being able to barely take it against Mago.
Oh, yeah. In that compact space, Leshar being at like 1.5 rate, still able to counter, poke away, and get the whiff punishes against Mago's heavier normals, which he has been doing these last couple of games against Leshar, right? He's been fishing a lot with both forward fierce, standing fierce, but now it's going to be crouching medium punch to start things off. The immediate, actually no, very delayed tech from Leshar. It created so much space away from the two. Again, the later you tech, the further the characters are pushed away from each other, so I like that.
Rubber throw again on a tap parry, and that's all he needed to find the finish. Leshar working his way outside the corner very quickly.
That's over 4K damage.
It adds up. Taxes.
Bro. Ain't no refund, that is for sure. You are paying the government.
The first victory. 45 will just get the knockdown. Double dashes up for the medium punch, staggering every so often with the plus frames. Seeing the responses here from Leshar. Nothing doing, but Leshar's up in the corner. This is where it's good here for JURI, depending on what you're able to utilize. That stand fierce, one of those proper tools to do so.
Again, still being able to thread the needle. Those lights lead to such a massive conversion too. Good amount of damage to Mago, just backs away. His intention to regain some of that drive gauge, but right now he's a little bit overzealous with some of his normals. Leshar has given him that punishment multiple times over. You got to pay a hefty fee to get out of the corner for free. Actually, technically, it's not free.
Yeah,
it's not free. Excuse me.
That was a soul he had to spin right there.
Yeah.
Ain't much left too. Leshar hunting for a stand medium kick. Do not whiff a single button, Mago. You know Leshar's hunting. Even that stand fierce is problematic, or he'll just find his own off the heavy. Leshar steady with it.
Very similar start, very similar structuring, I feel like, from the way that Leshar is playing, breaking down what Mago's trying to do in this neutral space. Again, Mago's been throwing out a lot of heavier normals that allow him to be susceptible, but maybe, just maybe, it's to set up Leshar.
We'll see. I saw it was a little bit previous when we saw him in the other matches. Able to get the crouching kick now, snipes it out. Starts with Lajin, caught him trying to walk back. Decent lead from Leshar.
Could be the start of it too. That single opening. Now it's back to the flicker again. That was mad delayed on the standing medium punch.
Base up the own DP for free. Renko kicks to start off the party. Is it with the DPL? Sequence level 1 wouldn't have killed. Base another DP. I don't usually typically see Leshar run 2 DPs in a row on wake up like that. That might be stress showing.
It's definitely a guess against the throw from JURI, all right? I feel like that's the only option that he can do to blow up the throw. Against the normals, though, you saw it. Standing light punch twice from Mago to bait it out. At meaty timing, she recovers just in time to avoid getting hit on that 13th frame. But now the perfect parry. It's going to be a great opportunity for Leshar to bust out with the level 2. Now, no matter what route he takes, desync or not, which is going to be impressive. It is a single bounce.
Right.
It does have scaling behind it because of the perfect parry. But just look at how much damage either way and how much carry he gets from corner to corner. That is ridiculously hard. And I got to say, super impressive to see him execute that.
Quick punish is there, though. Stand fierce doing work. Bursts himself out. Have to go for level 3 for the victory. Yes, sir. Dump it out. Mago found his opportunity. I'm surprised that Leshar went for that button that distance. I feel like Mago's so good about counter poking, even when he's caught up in the corner, even when he's like a caged animal.
Well, that was the thing. It came from the way that he was trying to press buttons in the first game, right? I think he's kind of conditioned Leshar to think maybe he's going to be pressing buttons from certain ranges, kind of seeking him in there. And then also, when he does let out some of the normals ring out, he's going to have some intention behind it, right? It's going to be connecting, whether it's hit or block. Now he's securing those ranges against Leshar to give him that false sense of security of walking up.
Mago and a game on the board, Psycho Blitz for the medium and flicker right after it.
Ooh, just like that too. Mago making sure his ranges are correct thus far with some of his normals. He hasn't really whiffed up until that point. That DI, we definitely count that on the whiff board.
Normal throw, stocks up in between. How do you operate on the flicker game? Yeah, he goes for the heavy one, the high one. Being able to get the finish right here. ODDP. Great call from Leshar. Again, he's always good about positioning himself for the proper moments and having the right moments to, I guess, go for the higher flicker. Calling out Mago's jump. This is looking bad to worse right now. Already caught up in the corner, not even 10 seconds in.
See, now that Leshar is not really playing the counter poke game with normals, he's settled with the flicker, which is exactly what we were talking about. Like, how do you combat against this as Mago? In junction with the fireballs that Leshar can throw out. Now that he's closed the gap, at least score the knockdown. Mago with the momentum currently. Does he continue to pursue and push Leshar towards the corner? He does actually sneak in the throw.
Stampierce down. The OD, the trade, it will stock up in between. Walks back, thought you get a throw. The Stampierce is there. The foot to face up in this corner space. Doesn't have to overextend. I like this here from Mago. Don't give him a single button to be able to get himself outside the corner.
And Leshar wasn't ready for the anti-air. Luckily enough, didn't really have to pay anything for it. Mago, he's sitting back, he's chilling. Up until this point, he tried to drive rush and rebuttal to Leshar's drive rush and pays it in full. A slight miscalculation on the timing. Mago, as soon as he saw green from Leshar, he thought maybe, just maybe, he could drive rush forward. I wonder if he could do, since he saw the flash, he could rebuttal with his own flash, pause the timing, and also like buffer his level 3.
Oh, in response, yeah. You see the hand rear back and just hit level 3 as like a rebuttal. Yeah, maybe. Sure.
I've seen Tinchy kind of like put that out on Twitter as well, like being able to combat against a drive rush instead of just using normals traditionally. If you see that that flash, you can use your critical art or your level 3 if close enough, and it will catch like the earliest like timing of drive rush. So.
That would make sense. Not have that bar wasted. Right now he's doing a good job outside the stand. Meter kick range, like at the perfect tip. Be able to have that Stampierce hit.
Yeah,
using that button continuously. Yeah, drive rushing in.
Oh, that was
a
sneaky.
medium. Oh, I've seen him do that. He breaks a little bit and then goes for the stand medium right after. The perfect range. Just like a micro step in there with that stand medium punch.
It's the momentum that carries him, right? Like he drive rushes forward. He throws out the medium punch early to fake you out. It's kind of similar thought of doing like drive rush forward, throwing right in front of someone's face to bait them into doing a whiff, or like a tech throw, and they get punished for it. Almost a similar idea, but that one's actually much sneakier.
Very clean and very intentional. However, Mago's in burnout. Let's see if Leshar can make something out of this, especially with the flicker being so problematic. When you're in burnout, playing a lot of plus range scenarios, the anti-air is there. Kill rush up, bait it out. Yes, we did. We're holding parry for even more drive gauge absorption. Oh, hands like NyQuil.
And he's got it purple. It matches the feed. Hey, yeah.
Drive impact. And now it's going to be at the charge up Stampierce. Yeah, no bar at the bottom necessary for this one. Leshar gets it done. He's already on the verge of building another level 2. And it's like a little smirk right there, I think, for Leshar.
My man shook his head. He's like, damn, I'm that guy.
I'm him.
Yeah.
I'm him, Shar.
Leshar?
Leshar. Oh, actually. Have that one for free, Leshar. If you win this game, though. We'll see. Mago, not done yet. He's got bar at the bottom utilized.
Oh, did you see? That was a counter hit, too, at the timing? I can't believe that jab hit whatever it was that Mago threw out. This is insane. Double forward fierce. Man's playing basketball. He's dribbling up and down the court.
So low to the ground. I don't think I've ever seen that. No special for level 3 just yet. Tick throw. All right, get some distance. He already has a lot to stock up with. Let's see how he unleashes it. Trade. Nobody wants to swing a single button. It makes sense. Don't want to die right now.
Jesus, man. It could still be Mago's game. He is locked and loaded with 3 bars. By the way, Leshar working on at least a second bar. If things keep going his way, especially with his block string, a big interruption for Mago. He knew it too. Leshar cannot afford to let go of his offense at the moment. But that's a big jump in. It could be enough to seal it, to go into the next one. What am I saying? Of course, he's got the extension on deck. Level 3. Going for the dome.
Mago. What a timing on these jumps. What a timing to play in that space where you could get clipped and hit, and it would have been it. Like, that would have been over, bro. Man, the confidence all days, all months, Mago.
The double barrel shotgun is what it is, man.
Double barrel shot. That's
This guy
bars.
is shooting. No blanks here. 2-2.
Spark starter right there. Not even a tick though. Gets open up. Tries to walk back. And I see a lot more activity here from Leshar. More flickers, more buttons, a lot more too as well. And also backdashing to reassess. Maybe try to find a whip punish. The cross community kick is there though from Mago. Able to stock up in between.
Yikes.
As soon as I say that, Leshar has his answer with a stand medium kick.
Yeah, Mago anticipated maybe a heavier normal from Leshar, maybe trying to throw out the heavy punch in anticipation of that for the counter poke, but Leshar not giving him any sort of room to work with. He's like, you know what, you got me earlier. Let me repay it in full, near perfect. Leshar looking at match point to eliminate Mago. Insane.
Could be, could be. We'll see though, Mago has come from worse. Counter hit again. Off these tick scenarios, like off these lights, we see a lot of switch ups, buttons, throws, taking Mago off guard. And it's a punish counter. Pick up with a cycle blitz. What's after? Get the DP.
Damage.
Ooh, and the throw right after. It's looking long.
He's playing up instinct. He doesn't need desync.
Is that the bars?
I think so, yeah.
Is that what he's saying? I had no idea.
Shout out to you guys. I think about it every time that song comes on.
Drop reversal, but that allows the spot to happen. Not super terrible. You still have a lot of life to give right now, but you don't want too much to be up in this corner. Oh, now I say that, but the level 2 is coming through. Punctuate engine is activated.
God, that's deep. Oh, the double overhead. What a block.
Defense, now offense. And Leshar is going to take down Mago. Hands like NyQuil again to get the win. The purple stuff coming through Leshar.
He's too good, man.
He's too good. He's clean. He's pristine. He's him, Shar.